Hello, my name's Scott. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Beverage sampler pack which I received from www.eliquidplanet.com. Before I start, I must point out I did receive it free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review. My opinion on the products remain true, honest and accurate as always. Now the bottles come in a nice little bottles like this. They're all this particular sample pack, they're all the 11mg strength, so they're not too high, and they all do have the child safety lids on the top there, so you've just got to press it down firmly and unscrew it. They also sent me out a few e-cigs as well to use in the review, so thank you for that. The first one I'm going to use is an 801, and I'm going to be doing using the whiskey. Now this liquid here is something special. Smell wise, it smells exactly like Jack Daniels. Really does smell exactly like Jack Daniels. I've already drained the atomizer, so I'm just going to add a few drops. Just going to direct drip rather than use cartridges. And flavour wise, it's amazingly realistic. I don't really drink, I'm not a heavy drinker at all. I probably only ever drink maybe once or twice a year, if that. And if I do drink, then I normally have like a Jack Daniels and Coke. And imagine if you're having a Jack Daniels and Coke, and obviously you take a mouthful of it. At first you get that sort of Coke flavour in your mouth, but once you swallow it, then you get that really strong flavour of the Jack Daniels come through, and it's that point which is the exact same flavour as what this e-liquid is producing. It's really uncannily like the proper thing. Really does say exactly what it replicates on the bottle. Throw hit wise, not really getting a great deal of throw hit. Like, these are the 11mg strength, and I personally find that the higher the nicotine content, then the the harsher or the stronger the throw hit. I like to do a mouth inhale. You take the vapour into your mouth and then you breathe it down into your lungs, and you normally get that nice kick in the back of your throat. And I'm not really getting any sort of kick out of it, to be quite honest. But flavour wise, it really does taste exactly like whiskey or Jack Daniels, you know. So if you like a bit of a JD, then you'll probably love that one. Next one I'm going to use is the Pepsi. I'm going to use in a 901. Smell wise, it smells very much like Pepsi Cola, but probably just like a little bit sweeter though. And this again is another really nice flavour, this one. Really nice amount of vapour as well. Flavour wise, it does taste like cola, but probably not quite like Pepsi Cola. I'd say it's more like one of the sort of like the cheaper versions of cola you can get. But it does taste extremely similar to the little like 1 penny cola bottle sort of chewy sweets you can buy in the like the sweet shops. Tastes pretty much identical to those. Again, not a lot of throat hit at all. Maybe just a very sort of slight, very faint kick in the back of my throat there. Like, you know, if you prefer to have a stronger throat hit, then I'll definitely go for like the higher strength nicotine. Overall though, it's a really nice, quite refreshing flavour. Next one's going to be the black tea. I'm just going to use a 510 for this one. Again, just going to direct drip a few drops. Smell wise, there's no sort of smell to it at all. None that I can really sort of smell anyway. And the flavour is pretty much the same as the smell. There's not a great deal of flavour in this one. But I've had other black teas before in the past, and again it's the same thing, you know, no smell and not a lot of flavour. No, there's nothing really there for me to describe. Like me personally, maybe my taste buds are knackered, but like I really can't sort of taste any tea or anything. To be quite honest, it's probably a good juice if you like to make up your own flavours. So if you've got some Loran oils and you know, you like to obviously like mix your own e-liquids, then it's probably a great one to use like as a base liquid. But me personally, I really can't sort of taste anything at all in it. Not a bad amount of vapour. Had better, but overall not the most impressive e-liquid. Throat hit, no, pretty much zero throat hit there. Next one I'm going to use is the Fruit Punch. I'm going to use a Prodigy this time. It's got a 510 atomizer on it. Fruit Punch, it smells kind of like an orange cordial, you know, like where you you know, you fill up the bottom of a glass a little bit of this, like the orange cordial, and you fill the rest up with water. I think if you're in America, you probably call it concentrate. But the taste of this one doesn't particularly taste like how it smells. Flavour, like I said, no, it smells a little bit of orange, but flavour is definitely more geared towards like a mango sort of flavour. Maybe mango with a bit of watermelon and maybe a sort of a smidgen of banana. But it's a really nice, refreshing vape. This is one I like. Personally, I like me a sort of cigar flavours or menthol flavours, you know. And but this is definitely one I could sort of quite happily vape all day without sort of getting too bored of it, though. Nice amount of vapour as well. Well, I am using the Prodigy, so it does tend to sort of kick out a little bit more. But you know, even in the other devices, it does tend to give that a little bit more vapour than the other ones. Again, throat hit, not getting a great deal of throat hit out of it. But flavour-wise, really nice flavour though. And so rather than using another reason, I'm just going to swap over the atomizers. And the last one is cappuccino. I've got to be honest with you, I'm not really well, I say I'm not a coffee person, but I love coffee. I mean, I'll probably drink about sort of 10 to 15 mugs of coffee a day. But I really can't stand things like coffee flavoured chocolate or, you know, coffee milkshakes or anything like that. Anything with that's not a proper mug of coffee that is meant to taste like coffee. I just generally dislike, to be quite honest. And it's pretty much the same with this one, really. I've yet to find a coffee flavoured e-liquid that I have enjoyed. Smell wise, you know, it does smell quite like coffee, and you know, in its defence, it does taste like coffee as well, but it's just not a coffee taste that I enjoy. Flavour is You know, like when you get a box of chocolates, like an assortment box of chocolates, and they normally stick one of them dodgy coffee flavoured ones in there. And for me, it tastes exactly like one of those. It's like a coffee flavoured chocolate. Doesn't taste particularly like chocolate. I don't want to sort of mislead you there, but you know, you get my drift. It tastes like one of those sort of chocolate sort of flavoured, coffee flavoured chocolates that you would get in like a dairy milk sort of selection box or milk tray. Not one for me, really. Anyway, I've run out of time, guys, so thank you for watching. If you fancy getting yourself some, go along to www.eliquidplanet.com. Cheers. Happy vaping. Bye-bye.